If you run a local business or you run a marketing agency doing lead gen and your Facebook ads aren't bringing in consistent leads, this is probably why. Most people are running Facebook ads completely wrong. Not because the platform doesn't work, but because nobody actually showed them how to set them up properly. So they launch campaigns, get a few random leads or nothing at all, and they just end up burning money. I've spent over $3 million running ads for local businesses, and I see the same mistakes over and over again. So in this video, I'm gonna show you exactly how to set up Facebook ads for local lead gen the correct way. And I'm also even gonna share with you the testing structure that you need to be doing. And for a bonus, I'm gonna give you 3 different killer ad angles with scripts that you can copy and paste and use for your clients or for your business. Now, if that sounds good to you, without further ado, let's dive into the video. I don't want to waste any more of your time. So the very first thing that I'm going to teach you is how to set up the Facebook ads campaign the correct way. Okay, so the first thing we want to do is tap on create. And then the type of campaign objective that we want is going to be leads, obviously, because we want them to fill out our lead forms either on our website or the instant form that we build here, or we want them to potentially message us if we're running a messenger campaign, which I don't recommend. So instant forms or websites, in my opinion. So we're going to tap on continue now. Now to break this down simply for the people out there that are new to this. So there's 3 different levels to the Facebook ad. There's a campaign level, the ad set level, and the ad level, right? And you can switch in between all these up here and over here. Now the campaign level, in my opinion, is all just about budget. You can put this on ad set and make it so you have ad set budget, but I personally prefer just using campaign budget. It's definitely the best, right? And then we have the ad set level. So the ad set level is about the targeting, the page that you're going to use to run the ads on, and selecting what conversion action that you want, whether it's on your website, through a message, or through an instant form. My personal recommendation is instant forms, okay? And then we have the ad level, which is literally just building the ad. So the thing that people actually see. And if you selected instant forms in the ad set level, this is where you'll create the instant form as well, okay? So now that we've done that, the best testing structure for a new business, obviously not with crazy amounts of employees or anything, is around $50 to $100 Australian per day, or if you're from the United States, around $35 to $70 per day. If you're from the UK, around 25 to 50 pounds per day, okay? So this is just a really good starting testing structure, dependent on what particular business you are. Like obviously, if this is window cleaning, you can start around there, but if it's a higher ticket business, like roofing or something like that, you want to start with a higher budget. Now, we're in the ad set, as you can see. What we want to do is select our conversion location. The conversion location that we're going to do is going to be in the single area, and it's going to be instant forms, right? I just find that these are the absolute best when it comes to getting leads and getting high quality leads, all right? And you don't need to worry about having a landing page set up to be conversion focused or anything like that. You can just send them to an instant form. Way easier, all right? Now you just select your page here. Look, I've just selected my demonstration page, Daniel Dimsey. And then if we scroll down, we have performance goal. I keep this on maximize number of leads over conversion leads. I've spent tens of thousands of dollars doing this, guys. There's no real difference besides paying a little bit of a premium price for the conversion focused leads. But on the end of them actually converting more, there's no real significant difference to justify the extra money that you spend there. So keep it on maximize number of leads. Scroll down now, and we're gonna put in the audience targeting. This is really important because so many local businesses set this up wrong, where they get leads in areas that they don't service, and they just start wasting a ridiculous amount of money. So to avoid wasting that ridiculous amount of money on leads that you can't actually service, because Facebook is going to throw your ads outside of your targeting location, even though you put it in, right? Very annoying. What we want to do is tap on further limit the reach of your ads, tap on it again, tap on continue. This is a must do if you want your ads to show up in the areas that you actually target. Otherwise, if you don't change this, it'll literally just go to the cheapest lead, regardless of if they're actually in the area that you're targeting. I don't know why it's set up like this. It's absolutely stupid. Now, I particularly just leave all this as broad. You can put up the age range to about 25 to whatever you think is acceptable, because you know, a lot of the time an 18-year-old isn't going to buy a local lead gen service because they'd either just do it themselves or they're broke. It's one of the two, right? But anyway, even if you have this selected on 18, your ads won't show to 18-year-olds. Facebook knows its stuff, guys. It has a really good algorithm. It's not going to go show ads to 18-year-olds that don't care about getting a new roof on their house or something, right? It knows that they're not good for that. Right, so what we want to do now is tap on locations and tap the little pencil. So we're going to tap this little downward arrow, and we're just going to type in one of the areas that we service. So let's just type in Chadstone. This is just to bring us directly to the area so you don't have to scroll in, right? It's just saving you a couple of seconds. Now what we want to do now is tap on drop pin, drop the pin in the area that we target. So just say we target this area and we service this far around. Obviously this is quite a large radius. I'm just doing this as an example. Now what we want to do after we've targeted this area is we want to add in exclusion zones around it. This just guarantees that our ads will not show outside of our targeting zones. If you set up the exclusion zones without doing the further limit the reach of the ads, like we did at the very start of this audience area, it will still show your ads in the areas that you exclude. Very annoying. But this will just guarantee it and make sure that your ads will not go out there. So what we want to do now is just drop some more pins around the areas that we don't want to get work from. And then we want to tap on the targeting location again and tap on exclude, okay? This will just exclude that entire area. Now we can just increase this to be a little bit closer to our initial targeting zone itself. So it's up against the edge, just like as you can see here. Now what I recommend doing for you is just putting these little exclusion zones all the way around your targeting zone. They don't need to be huge or ginormous, but obviously the bigger they are, the easier it is to put them all around. But this will just make sure that your ads will not show in those areas and save you a ridiculous amount of money, okay? This is like the biggest thing the local lead gen mess up all the time. Real quick guys, if you did want that unfair advantage in your local business or marketing agency, there's a link in the description to my advertising course where I'll teach you absolutely everything I know when it comes to Facebook ads, Google ads, and automating your entire business. Make sure to go check it out. There's no better investment in your business than investing in marketing. Now, once you put in your targeting and all of your exclusion zones, we're just going to scroll down, and that's all we really need to do in this area. Now we're going to tap on next and go to the ad area. Okay, so for the ad, I typically prefer video ads the most, but in this demonstration, we're going to go down and I'm going to show you just a quick little image ad on how exactly to set it up. Now, if we scroll down to single image and video, this is what we want. And we want to go to set up creative image ad. We're just going to add in one of our images like this. Now, as you can see, this is a dry event cleaning ad demonstration that I have here. It's from one of the previous tutorials that I made. We're going to tap on next now. So you just want to put in your primary text here, your headline, description, and everything like that, and your call to actions. So with this type of stuff, guys, you want the primary text to be super personal. So you want that personal edge, kind of like you're posting in a local community or anything like that. Those are the angles that work really well. And then you want the headline to just be the call to action, like get your windows cleaned or, you know, get your drains unblocked. You get what I mean? It's just telling them what you want them to do. Like what's the whole purpose of the ad? What are you trying to sell to them? Description, you're gonna make this as social proof under the headline, all right? We're gonna tap on next. For image generation, I typically don't use AI unless it looks really good, but obviously with this, nothing here is very good. It's kind of all just garbage. So we're gonna tap on next. Now for enhancements, I don't use any of these and I keep all of these ones on. I just find they're the absolute best. So once you've done that, you just tap on done. Now, since we're out here, obviously you can re-put in all of your primary text headlines and everything here again. But what I'm gonna show you now is the actual instant form, how to create an instant form that gets high quality leads, not a bunch of tire kickers and dud leads, all right? So this is how to avoid that. We wanna go up to destination, tap on create form, keep this on more volume, open, and remove flexible delivery, tap on next. We're gonna remove the greeting because it is an absolute waste of time. This is where the magic happens when it comes to getting high quality leads. It's the questions area. So what we want to do is have about 3 to 4 different qualifying questions. It doesn't even matter if they're super relevant to what you actually need to know. You just need to ask questions so they manually go through this and answer it. Because somebody who doesn't actually care about getting a quote isn't going to waste their time doing this type of stuff. So for an example of a very basic question, you could just have here, how should we contact you? And then just have 3 options like this, text message, phone call, email. So that is an example of one qualifying question. Also, this helps with the follow-up process so you know the best way to actually contact them and follow up with them. So as you can see, a client would just go through here and select whichever one they want and they tap continue. So now we'd add in about 2 more multiple choice questions I find is best, and then you want 1 short answer question. So this is a question where they have to manually type out the answer, all right? You cannot be any more high quality than a person who's actually typing in here and putting in the effort to explain their issue, their problem or anything like that, right? The reason why they're getting in contact, just everything, right? Just ask a question that is relevant to your business, okay? And then you can put in the minimum amount of characters and the maximum amount. So they can't just put in some garbage in here just to get past this question, okay? Now, once we've done that, you may get this little area here that says too many questions may reduce the form submission rate. That's exactly what we want. Bravo. That's what we wanted. We wanted less idiots going through our funnel and more high quality people, okay? So that's exactly what we want. Do not stress about that. Now, for the typical things that you'd want to grab, you definitely don't want this as optional. You need this so you can follow up with them properly. I like to also grab, depending on if it's like a service-based business, I grab their street address and sometimes their postcode or zip code as well. This way we know exactly where they live, so you can do online quotes or anything like that. You will need to put a little description here. Just put in something simple like, please fill out the form. You don't need any crazy ad copy or anything like that in there. Now you want to tap on next. You can put in your privacy policy here, or you can just link it directly to your website, or you can just remove it. And we tap on next again. Now in here, there's a massive thing that really increases the quality of the leads, and it's going down the bottom to starting a conversation in Messenger. So if they don't reply to your phone calls, emails or anything, you have direct access in their inbox to their Facebook account that they literally filled out the form on. So if they don't reply to any of those, you know that you have a certain direct line to the customer, because it's literally the Facebook account that they use to fill out the form, okay? Now for the ending message, I like to just have it as thanks, you're all set, and then you can expect a quote within X amount of time, right? 24 to 48 hours or however long it is, right? And then once you've done that, I like to put the additional icons on Cool Business and then just fill in my business here. So if they need me urgently, they can just tap Cool Now, right? So that's the best way to set up your forms to get high quality leads. Now we're not done just yet. I want to show you the best testing structure when it comes to local lead gen. So bang, right here, we're in Canva and I've created this little mock-up for you. So we have the campaign level here and then all these different angles. So these different angles are just ad sets. So we got ad set 1, ad set 2, ad set 3, right? And they're all based around a different angle, right? And then under every single ad set, you have 2 different ads. So this is essentially just testing out 6 different ads. It's obviously campaign budget. So Facebook's going to distribute the budget into which ads are best. All right. And to see what that looks like on Facebook, let me just show you. As you can see on the left-hand side, we have the ad set and the ad. So we want to do this as angle 1, and then we can quick duplicate this, have this one as angle 2, and quick duplicate this, and then have this one here as angle 3. And bang, as you can see, angle 1, angle 2, angle 3. And then we just want to have 2 ads under every single ad set. So you can quickly just quick duplicate like this. Now bang, this is what the setup should look like. So bang, if we go back over here, you can actually see the exact same thing. Now, I have some examples for you right here in these big giant blue areas. So we're going to remove this. As I promised you at the start, I have some ad scripts and angles to share with you. So obviously this is a roofing example. So we're just going to delete this one real quick. Bang. So for this ad angle, it would be a skill show ad. So here's a hook, here's the concept, here's literally everything about it. You can go through and screenshot this or just pause the video so you can read through it and understand like the type of ad, because I'm not going to go through this and just mass read it out to you because it would probably be pretty boring. But now if we go through here, here's the middle one as well. So the other angle, it's a static image plus video ad. And this is literally just the explanation of what the ad should look like. And it's also going to have an example script, right? These work unbelievably well for roofing businesses, and they honestly just work really well for just local lead gen in general. I'm gonna jump into the right-hand side one now so you can see this one as well. I'm sorry I'm not reading it out, but I doubt you'd really want me to. But here you go. You can see all this right here, okay? Now, so you're probably like, all right, Daniel, sweet. We know the exact testing structure, how to actually set it up, how to do the location targeting killer, but what do we actually do next, right? What do we do next? Well, this is what you do. You wait 4 days, it depends on the budget, right? Obviously, if you've got a big budget, you can wait a little bit less. And if you've got a low budget, you would probably want to push this up to about 7 days. So wait about 4 days, look at the ad results, find the winning ads, kill the losers, make more ads similar to the winners, and then repeat. The goal is constant creative testing. Super simple, right? Just say if this ad and this ad over here, they were winners, we would literally kill off every single other one, and then we just make more ads relevant to the winners, right? It's really simple. Now look, if you do want that unfair advantage in your local business or your agency, I have my full advertising course link straight down in the description, where I'll teach you everything I know about Facebook ads, Google ads, and automating your entire business. There is literally no better investment that you could make for your business than learning how to advertise. So if you want to learn how to advertise and how to advertise properly, there's a link in the description to my advertising course.